Excuse the fact that I do not have a shirt, but I had to record this because my dad told me that you had to that a 401k match program with your employer is better than investing in the Schwab large growth ETF. Okay? So, let's take a look here. Here I talk Russian accent. I think I am Russian. My fellow comrade. We contribute 66% of our income, which is very common. We start out at the age of 25 with 50 grand. That is very generous as the total average income of everybody is around 50-60,000 right now. But this is right out the gate, I think, pretty high for a 25-year-old. So, average increase of 8%, I believe, after 30 or 40 years, your salary with that 8% increase is like 270,000 or something. So this is even unrealistic, okay? Unrealistic, okay? No one who starts with 50k is gonna end up with that unless you're like me, who's going to be financial advisor, planner, all that stuff. That makes more sense. But usually I feel like if you start at 50k, at most you'll probably hit, well, it just depends. I've know so many people who started at low salaries and make like $500,000 now or something like that. But you can do that, but you're probably going to want to go to your child's baseball game, and he did not care to do that as much as making the bank. So, that's why we assume you're going to make not so much. So why don't we make it a little bit less? 7%, okay? That's significantly less. Okay, assuming we get master's degree, okay? We 18 to 24, and then there's, just 25. Just make it better. We retire at 65, so 40 years. I feel like that's pretty common to retire somewhere around there. We have nothing in our 401k. We are not financially smart. That is the average person, the idiot. So, $0. And the average, I believe, for a 401k match is they don't let you choose exactly. Well, they do let you choose what stocks and bonds to invest in, but they give you options depending on how aggressive you want to be or depending on how conservative you want to be. If you are 25 and they offer you a match 401k, you want to choose the most aggressive option because in the long term you're probably going to make a lot more. It'll just be towards the end where there's so much money in there that it'll be a little bit more like, oh shoot, what if it goes down 1%? That's like $20,000 or something. I don't know, just the imaginary numbers. So we have 7% here. So average, I think, is between 5 and 8%. Inflation would bring down the middle about 6.5, probably 7, to a 5%. I don't really know if they counted for inflation in this, but it doesn't really matter in what I will show you later. Just trust me, because that will means that this should be even lower. One, because the salary is going to be too high towards the end, and then this is probably, this is fine. It's fine. Some people can get, I think, 13% on their 401k match. I know some people who have that, and the average is way lower, so that's kind of crazy, but I guess, in today's market and how normal it is for people to be able to buy stocks increases. More people buying stocks means more go up, but also means more emotional, stupid people who go, oh my gosh, it go down 10%, I have to sell. And then now stocks go down even more. And no one holds in for the long term, where you pay 0% in federal taxes if you hold for more than 1 year, and if you live in state with no capital gains tax and you have no other income, you pay 0% tax. Special little niche there, but not many people use that. So after 40 years, our employer gives us 570,000. Sorry, 500. Yeah, about that. And then, oh, sorry, we give that much, and they give us 66.6%. It's very rare for someone to give you 100% match, which they are giving you a 100% match of the 66.6% that they're giving you. That's what they always say, that they're giving you a 100% match, but it's not 100% of what you give them or put into your 401k. So they kind of make it seem like they're doubling your money, but usually it's this or lower, so it's not always great. And it also typically is about 6% of your salary. So that's why this is here. So that's 377, and here we go. At very end, let's say if we die or something, I don't know, 55, they get about $1 million. Without the match, we only have 700, so we lose out on about 500. So then, yeah, another like $500,000. And here we lose out on 1.1 million thousand. 1.1 million you lose if you don't do the match and you do traditional 401k. Okay, assuming you still put in the 6% and you don't put more than that ever. So anyway, if you retire at 64, you'll die with 2.8 million. So, yes. 64. If you invest instead in a Schwab Large Growth ETF, you get $10 million. Okay? And this is, you start, okay, so here, it's ridiculous, the people that go, oh, 100% match with my employer. $10 million? Oops. $2.8 million. Which one do you choose? Most people choose 2.8 million because with compound interest and higher percentage interest annually with this one, you just get so much more. And this is also calibrated for inflation. That's why the actual all-time annual interest rate for this stock is 16.4 minus 2.5 pessimistic inflation rate by 0.5%. It's 13.9, so it could be a little bit higher than this if inflation actually stays at what they try and do. But I feel like it's always about 2.5, somewhere between 2 and 3. It's never really below 2. That's kind of insane for them to do, because you just don't see that. So we start with $0. We not financially good. At the age of 25, we have no money, but we do $500 a month, which is I think $6,000 a year. And that's what I'm doing right now. So by the time I die, I have $10 million, and you can also figure out when you die from some government graph that tells you if you're alive at this age, then you're probably gonna die at this age. At least it's the average, but you can always die a car crash or something else, so you never really know. So yes, 40 years, 25 to age 65, 13.9%. We're not gonna do this. And we put in the 500 every month, so compound frequency every month. And yeah, see, look, there you go again. I don't know why it just got so smushed, but okay. Let's just go back to this. 13.9 monthly. And yes, so 10.8 million. By age 55, you have 2 million, and within 10 years, you gain another 8 million. I believe if you go to 75, you are in like 200 million or something. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. 43. But let's say you here. So let's duplicate this. So let's say, okay. So the first few years of your job, you only get you don't have much money. So you can only contribute 6,000 per year from 25 to 35. 35 you make a lot more. I think that's closer to your all-time peak and how much you'll make. So for 10 years we only do 6,000 and boom. We are then left with $128,758.45. So we come over here. We do 128, whatever it was, 758. You can't copy and paste that, by the way, if you were thinking I should do that, and I've tried, trust me, it doesn't work for some reason. So 128, whatever, 675845. I just do numbers in my brain. They don't come out the mouth very well. And after this point we do, let's say we do double that. Easy. So 12,000 a year instead of 6,000, and we're age 35. So let's say we just do that for the next 30 years at the same thing monthly, and we end with another $3 million instead of the 10 million. But let's say by the age 45 we even make more. So let's just do this. So 700, duplicate again. We go back 770, 349, 45. Okay, and this time we put in another one. So what is this? I think it's $18,000 a year. That's a lot, but you're probably going to be finishing your children's stuff. Yeah. $18,000. Wait, what? Yes. 8. That's like 180. 15. Wait. No, sorry. $1,500 per month, and you invest $18,000 a year. But let's say by the age, because we're doing this assuming we are 45, right? Because we have this is till 35, this is till 45, and this is from 45 until, let's say, 65. We're probably not going to do more than that. Let's just do 18,000 is a bit much, assuming we make 80,000 by then. That's a significant portion of our income. So we do have a little bit less. 1,250. Okay. So we do I think 1,500. Yes. 15,000. Sorry, not 1,500. We do that, and this is for 20 years. So from age 45 to 65, we invest $15,000 of our income, and we end with 13.8 million. Didn't we have that earlier? Wait, what if we do this one? The same? Wait, is this monthly? Wait, we do 30, 13.5. Did I do this wrong? $770. We do more than we did before. 20 years. 13.9. And we only get an extra 300,000. I think it's just because the amount of time it has for compound interest is a lot smaller. If we did, I think, just an extra 250 a month, we get an extra 600,000. Is that right? Yeah. From the 3.5 million that we get on this one for 30 years, instead of, is it really worth it though? You're gonna die. So yeah, wait. No, I was right. Okay, whatever. You get the deal. Tens of millions of dollars, and all you have to do is put, just 6,000 in for 40 years, and you get 10 million. I mean, does the extra $3 or $4 million really matter when you're 60 years old? No, probably not. I mean, then you could buy a Bugatti when you're 60 with the extra 3 million, but you're probably not going to be able, you're gonna struggle getting into any car. So why get a Bugatti? You know, it'd be cool, grandpa. I don't know, whatever the heck you want. But you have to be disciplined, okay? You have to do 500 into stock, whether it go up, go down, go up, go down, because over time, no matter what, it goes up. So this is it was incepted and it was inceptioned or whatever in 1999, but it only says 2009 on this one for some reason. If we go to their actual website, also what's great, it's better than QQQ because it has lower expense ratio, covers 250 stocks instead of top 100 stocks. It also covers stocks that are on the NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange rather than just from the NASDAQ, S&P, and I think Dow as well. So it's a little bit more broad because there could be stocks that are doing great, but the QQQ stock is missing out on, so it typically will go up by 0.01 or a couple points every day more than QQQ, or it might go down a few 0.0 something less. It's just that little bit more it gets every single day, or at least every week, you know, that really makes it so much better. So lower expense ratio, QQQ 0.2, Schwab 0.04. Nice. So you pay very little. If we do, where is my other one? Yes. So if we come over here, I don't think I have Schwab on here. Yes, these numbers all here until 43 are QQQ numbers, so percentages are wrong. But assuming, let's say I actually did all of that in the Schwab one as an investment banker, 13.9% interest with 2.5% inflation rate, and bull markets are longer than bear markets, so you're fine. You die 65, $552 million investment banker. This is actually, it'll be higher. But towards here, you die 279 million. Once you get to the hundreds of millions, it's like, woo. Okay, but what's crazy is that when I die, I'm not going to have this amount of money, but Roaring Kitty, Keith Gill, Deep Effing Value, already has this amount that I would have at 77 if I worked 90 hours a week as an investment banker in a high stress job. Or I can be in a high stress job that pays less and has half the hours, called financial advising, where I get to help people and legitimately help people, like, do this. I'm doing this right now. I help you. But no one going to listen to me because everybody think I'm stupid. They don't trust me. What the heck about this does not look like you can't trust? Like, I look how much work I put into this. I make another one for teachers, and I make another one for middle class. So this is high income. I make another one for best possible investment for low income people. I believe Roth IRA is very good. I haven't finished this, but Roth IRA, see here you can't make if you do 160 unmarried, 240k total married, and then you can only put in 7,000. But I think you can choose your own stocks, so you can put it into Schwab G, which is what I show you. It very good over here. It performance we show here. Since inception 16.4, last 10 years 16.2, 20 last 3 years 11 because COVID, and then 35 in the last year to date, up 21.81%, and all of these, it's just whatever. This one, these two right here, you want to really look at. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Invest in Schwab. It's the best, and you make $10 million, like I show. $10 million. Where is that? This is wrong one. Over here. $10 million. Okay? Okay. Holy crap, I made a 22-minute long video just showing this. No one's going to probably watch it. I don't have shirt on and I talk in Russian accent. This is very good. I'm not going to edit the video because I don't want to edit the video. It take too long. So I upload now. Make it faster. You know. I look like I'm Russian. I have friend. He's tells everybody he's from Russia because he have strong jawline. But he's actually not from Russia. He was not adopted there. That's what he tells people. And people think that I am his brother because I also have jawline similar to his. Sometimes people mistake me for him. He have lot of money. I have not as much money, but I have a bit more than some people. Which I am proud of, but my goal is also to financially advise, so I give advice to everybody else so they can be rich just like me. So, yes, at least if they want to, or just, to achieve your financial goals, whatever they may be. You don't have to be rich, you don't have to get $10 million, like I rather spend time with wife than have $10 million, so... yes. I just spent 2 minutes talking about my friend who says he's Russian. And, okay. I'm going to end this now. What have we learned? Do not do 401k match. Unless it is 100% match. In that case, it's probably a lot better. Sorry, okay. Here we go. If it was 100% match, and we do, you still have nothing. This is still stupid. Okay, so let's say we do a 8%. You still okay. Let's say you also the percentage is 10. Very lucky. 6 million. That is still not good. Let's say we have a Schwab type growth. We get that 13.9. Oh yeah, $15 million. If they match 100%, 8% of your income, your salary goes 7% every year from 50,000 at age 25 to 65 for 40 years, and somehow you get a 13.9% return. So this is not real. This is literally impossible. So just get out of that. Go back to my $10 million return. Yes, I love this. This is like my favorite app, investor.gov, because I see big numbers on here. This table shows you it specifically year after year, and you only contribute $240,000 over 40 years, and you get 10 million. Who would say no to that? I don't know. Only stupid people. Stupid people, they don't want $10 million. Well, not stupid people don't want If you want $10 million and you don't do this, then you are stupid. I think you can also take money out of this. You're not supposed to. It's like literally a ground rule for compound interest to not disrupt it at all and just keep investing money into it monthly no matter what. But if you take out some for your you need the money, which this will help you financially a lot, if you are not already doing well, which you probably should be. If you, like, let's say you were advised by me, you're gonna do just fine, dog. You're gonna have $10 million by the time you turn 65, so yeah, you'll be fine. I love this. And what's great is I'm investing $500 right now at age 17. So if I die or I stop working at 65 from, let's just say 18, because I'm almost 18. So that's another 40, 45, 47, 47. So we get an extra 7 years on here. And that I do this at the 13% rate. $28 million. Let's do 48. And I actually have initial investment of 6,500. And let's stick to this. So because of my because so this shows you how important your initial investment is. Because I start with 6,500, I get extra like $5 million. Yes, I get extra $5 million because I put in just a couple thousand at my, yes, I get a little 5 million, 5.3 million. That's what I get. Yes. So, this looks very good, and I only do 500 per month. So from what I can tell, I am probably going to be millionaire no matter what, just because I'm already saving for retirement. I'm not saving for college, I'm not saving for that. I am going to go dirt cheap on everything and be very frugal in order to achieve this 32 million. You can too if you want 32 million at 65. I have Bugatti. be like Andrew Tate. He'll probably be dead by then. But then I can be like Andrew Tate when I die. Um, Except for the stuff he does with the women. I do not do that. I 65. Um, so yeah, become Andrew Tate, buy Schwab Growth ETF. SCHG 13.9 after 2.5% inflation rate, usually 16.4 annual interest since inception, 0.04 expense ratio, 250 top stocks across all stock exchanges, at least basically there's only a few. Um, Basically just NYSE and Nasdaq. So I think Dow is also considered one or something. I don't know. I should know this, but I do not. I just know 250 stocks. It's better. More stocks. More. I just know it has Nasdaq and NYSE, and QQQ does not have NYSE. So it's better than what I talked about in one of my previous videos. You know, I'm always learning. But either way, even if you listen to what I told you in the previous video, you still be better off than the people who didn't watch the previous video about becoming a millionaire for retirement. So, you are now a millionaire, 32 million. What color is your Bugatti? And goodbye.